Hi Aquarius, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. Welcome back Aquarius. This is your love reading for the month of September based on the Tree of Life, similar to the reading that I did for you guys in August. They were very popular. Thank you very much Aquarius. I don't think I have many Aquarius as actually views. Over 1,000. But I would like more of you. So please, Aquarius, share these videos with any other fellow Aquarians or cross-watchers out there. Share this video with your Aquarians, please. Okay, so your reading's going to begin with 6 cards. I've already shuffled. I've already meditated on the cards as well and the energies as well. Okay, please read the information below the video and also check out the astrology video as well that I'm going to be putting up for September. This just also gives you some announcements as well based on the free readings that I'm going to be doing and the additional readings that I'm going to be doing in September, as well as the energies for the month. Okay, so I stopped shuffling then, you saw. That's because your cards are ready, my darling. Your first card is here. This is your overall energy or focus when it comes to love in the month of September. And that is the King of Swords. Wow, Aquarius, you are fully in your element, which is excellent. Okay, your second card here, which is what or who you could encounter or experience in the month of September. Your third card here is your perspective or your recent past. Your fourth card sorry, your fourth card sorry, I have to stop because this one. Your fourth card here, oh, these are very reactive. It happens like that sometimes. Let's work out where these go. This is your fourth card here. Just keep up with me, Aquarius. This is your fourth card, which is your love potential or love lesson for the month of September. Don't worry, you're going to get to see all these cards because they're all relevant for you. Okay, your fifth card. This is your fifth card here, which is your challenge for the month in the month of September. And finally, your sixth card, which is here, is the advice and how to achieve balance in the month of September. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of cards here. So I always say 6, but actually the universe gives me what needs to come up in your reading. And I do read intuitively, and that is why I have the cards face down, because I can get distracted by the energies. So even though I can't see these cards, they are for your reading, and they will tell me when they are ready to be revealed, I suppose, my darlings. So first energy for you guys is this card here, the King of Swords. This is your overall energy or focus for the month, and basically this is saying you need to take a higher approach. You know, you need to be in your element and you need to be communicating clearly with yourself, you know, dispassionately. And what that means is it's nothing personal. It's like you've got to recognise that, you know, things happen because things happen. The universe, people are the way they are, or the universe is trying to teach us something, is trying to get us to understand something. And we are within that. You are within that. And that's what it means sometimes to be in this higher energy of the earth signs. You know, specifically though, the masculine side of the energy, the King of Swords, is about movement. Sword energy in general is about our communication, our thoughts, our consciousness, our clarity, our ability to think clearly, to speak truthfully. And this is about acting with integrity. This is about taking action that is truthful. This is about you being aware consciously in your life, in the things that you do, in the things that you say. This is about you being aware also of your internal processes and what it is you want, your motivations, etc. Okay, this is your energy, the King of Swords, Aquarius. So this is an excellent card to have for the month of September for you. Okay, so the next card out, this card wants to come out, so I'm going to get it out. Okay, and it's this card here, the Hermit card. Now as I haven't turned that one over, imagining this is linked to the King of Swords, but it might be linked to this one, but we'll see in a second. Okay, this wants to be the next card that I need to show you though, so I'm guessing this is clarifying your the King of Swords. So this is about looking within. You know, this is linked to Earth energy. I think the Hermit's linked to Virgo, and what number is that? That's number 9, isn't it? And yeah, it's linked to Virgo, and the Virgo new moon, I just lost my train of thought there. The Virgo new moon begins on the 9th of September. Please read the information below, because I write about the full moon, the new moon and the full moon for this month of September, and the potential impact that these things will have on us. And overall, the energy is about realizations, introspections, recognizing what motivates us, understanding those things, even if it's difficult with Saturn in Capricorn. You know, we are being given opportunities this month to really see where we lay, to really recognize what it is we want, who it is we are, and there's no hiding from that. This is about saying, this is what you need to do. You need to go within. You need to be diligent like Virgo. You need to look at your life. You need to be honest with yourself. You know, this is really you being honest with yourself on the inside, and also acting that way, behaving that way, being authentic. So in the world, out in the world, in your relationships, in your job, well, relationships, because it is love, being what's on the inside, allowing that to be shown on the outside. You going within to look, to search, to understand, and then you acting in that way, you being authentic in your relationships. Okay, so for some of you, you may be in relationships but just feel isolated. You may have felt isolated, not really understanding why. But whenever we have times where we are cut off, where we are separate, where we are injured, where we are ill and off work, or you know, where we can't communicate with other people, whenever we have those times, that's the universe giving us the opportunity for self-reflection. Okay, so whether you've been going through that or you have that time in the month of September, take it, because it's there for a reason. It's the universe only ever gives you what you need at that time. So if you're, you know, if you twist your ankle and you're, you know, or you can't go to the family gathering, or, you know, you can't, you know, go to the wedding or whatever, you know, recognize that even though that's it, we can be frustrated by that. This is the universe saying you need time to just get in your own vibe and really understand where it is you are and what it is you feel. Okay, so the next card is what or who you could expect to encounter in the month of September when it comes to love. So if it's a what, this could be a younger water sign. Water signs are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could expect to encounter a younger water sign, someone who has romantic feelings for you, someone who maybe has a crush on you, or you maybe have a crush on that person, okay? You may be, you know, like the look of him or her, and you want to, you know, get closer to them. You know, why not? But if this is a what you could encounter, this could be you going within with the Hermit energy and finding your inner child, your inner vulnerability, your inner emotional processes. I've said this in every reading and needing to. I'm very much connecting with moon energy this month. And if you do know your moon sign, I highly recommend you checking out your moon, the corresponding video for your moon sign, because I really feel like it will resonate with you this month. So this is really that, isn't it? In a way, it's this because it's related to the sign of Cups, which is intuitive, which is that intuitive side of us, the emotional side of us. And so if it's a what you could encounter, this could be, you know, having gone within to understand how you feel, understand your motivations, understand why you are where you are. You might find some points and some places of vulnerability, a place of vulnerability, emotions, soul parts that you've discarded, things that you don't really want to think about, but that do have an impact on your self-esteem, your perspective, your relationships, your relationship karma. So for some of you, you know, if you take that time, which I really highly recommend you should, because, you know, we do have Saturn direct in Capricorn from today, from the 6th of September. So really, as soon as that happens, there's no stone left unturned with with Saturn. You know, there's an opportunity for all of us to look at the structures within our lives, the things that motivate us to take action, and really understand what those things are and make the necessary changes. So for some of you, yes, if this will be an actual person that you encounter, a younger, potentially, water sign, potentially, or someone who's very creative, someone who's emotionally giving and you know, they will tell you, oh, I think you're so beautiful, or I think you're so attractive, whatever. You know, this is that's the energy of the Page of Cups, really romantic in a relationship sense. And some of you could encounter that type of energy, that type of person this month, okay? The next card for you, ooh, there's a lot for you. There's a lot. There's one of these that wants to come out. I think it's this one here. I think this is going to clarify this. So the next card that wants to come out for you, this is your perspective or your past, okay? Your recent past. Wow, okay. So this is a beautiful card to have with the Fool card. You know, the Fool card is a 0 or a number 22, but I love this card. 22 is in after 21 because it's the 0 in the deck. What an amazing perspective to have. For some of you, you have gone through a new beginning. So if this is your past, you have recently embarked on a new relationship or singledom for the first time, you know, being single, being alone for the first time. Or for others of you, this is your perspective, i.e. this is where you are standing currently, and this is how you see your life, and this is how you see yourself where you are. That's what I mean by perspective. The reason I call it perspective is because on the Tree of Life, number 3 is understanding. It's Binah. Binah is the Hebrew letter that's assigned to the Tree of Life, each of the emanations. And so it's about understanding, and this is why I call it your perspective, because this is what you feel where you are. And it's interesting with the Fool card, because this is saying this is a brand new beginning, a brand new start. This is about you recognizing that change is necessary, or that moving in a specific direction is necessary. That's what it is. That's what the 0, the Fool, represents. It represents a recognition that something that you want to move in a new direction. That could be a renewal in a relationship, if you're currently in a relationship, for example. Or it could be a change. It might be you saying, you know, I'm usually the person that you know, in my relationship that does everything for the other person, and I don't want that. You know, I recognise that it's not balanced, and you know, it's time for me to take a stand and to communicate better, or whatever it is. Everyone's different. Everyone's going to have different understandings, but for some of you, that's what it is. This wants to come out to clarify it. Wow, it's a lovely. So some of you have embarked on a new relationship. Or if you're not at the point of a new relationship, the Lovers can really suggest the I'm trying to think. I'm going like this. The challenge or the tug of war that we go through before we enter a relationship. So, and what I mean by that, it's like the Lovers card is about balance, is about harmony. Number 6 is about balance, about harmony, about wisdom. But that balance, that assimilation has to happen between your higher self and your lower ego. Just bear with me a second, because I think my friend's here to visit. Just a second. Tiny, be quiet. Hello? Hey, it's open. I'm just filming. Just come in. It's open. It's open. I'll be down in a sec. Sorry about that. Okay, my friend's here to visit. So, just a second. Charlotte, get in there. Mate, you in? Get a drink or something. I'm just finishing this video. Sorry about that, Aquarius, but honestly, re-editing videos just takes even longer, so I didn't want to stop. Okay, sorry. So, the Lovers, okay? We have this tug of war with the things that we need to let go of, the things that we need to release. When it comes to this energy, the lower ego and the higher self, those two have to be in balance. One of those things, or both of those things, have to be in balance in order to get the right partner. And it seems that some of you are recognizing the difference between if you've been in a relationship, where you have been, what that felt like, and now where you are, and now how you feel, okay? And now what you want, and how can you be strong? So it seems like some of you have really already, you're in that situation where you have done that previously in the past, or you currently now understand that in the month of September. Let's have a look, because this card is your love potential or love lesson for the month of September. Let's have a look. There's another card that wants to come out. Excellent. So this is the feminine energy of the Queen. So the feminine energy is about recognition of feelings, looking within, going to our intuition, going to our emotions. All the Queens are about that. They're about reflection. They're about recognizing our inherent understanding or wisdom regarding manifestation, regarding with its earth sign, regarding our mental processes, etc., etc. So for you, this is your love potential. So if it's a person, it could be an earth sign that some of you are dealing with, a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Taurus. But this could be in itself. I do apologise about tiny barking, but I really can't stop. You're the last video and they're not going up any later than this. So whatever, it's just gonna have to happen. Okay, oh, gosh, apologies. Stop being noisy tiny because I'm trying to work and it's not fair, okay? Just be quiet. Sit there and just be quiet. It's your Auntie Charlotte. That's all it is. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is your love potential or love lesson, okay? So if it's love potential, the Queen of Pentacles could, as I said, be an earth sign. If it's your love lesson, this is about looking within. These two cards have been coming out to me, drawing my attention to them, okay? Put Tiny down. You go sleep. Okay, so these two cards have been drawing my attention to them. So, you know, it's funny because this is about recognizing, looking within at the things that you have manifested and how you feel about them, which is exactly what Saturn in Capricorn forces us to do. And it's exactly what the new moon in Virgo forces us to do. Okay. The masculine aspect of the card is about action, taking action based on those emotions. Now, the King of Cups, all kings are masculine, all kings are action orientated. Now, the King of Cups is about his emotions as well. And this is about taking action on your emotions, on your emotional responses, on how you feel. So some of you could be doing this, the reflection and the recognition of love and then acting on that. Or some of you could encounter these people. You could encounter an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. We do already have the Page of Cups, actually. So some of you could be dealing with water signs, okay? But remember the recognition, the understanding, the clarity that is brought forth with the new moon, with Venus. Venus squares Mars on the 8th, actually, with Venus, and with the fact that the moon is in, that Saturn is in Capricorn, okay? So your next card here is your challenge for the month, okay? And this is your challenge, and it's about decision making, okay? This is the interesting thing about the Two of Pentacles is, even though it is earth energy and it's related to, I'll say it again, Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, there's emotion behind this card, and that's because it's linked to number 2. You know, 2s are about commitments. They're about partnerships. They're about working together with other people. They're about service to others, for example. Number 2s are. This is linked to it. But the Two of Pentacles, it's about manifesting. It's about solid things that we can see in our world, in our lives, that make sense to us. And it's interesting because there's emotion beneath this. There's emotion, and this really sums up. I think that for you, you're going to be challenged around the new moon, which is on the 9th, or you're going to be challenged around the full moon on the 25th, because this is that higher self and lower ego. This is that mental processes, clarity, and the emotion within underneath. This is what my life looks like and I'm not happy about it. This is that understanding, that balance. And for some of you, that will actually happen around the full moon on the 9th of this month, the 9th of September, or the, I hope I said new moon then, or the full moon, the harvest moon on the 25th of September. And this, it's about making decisions, being able to make a decision, being challenged by that. This is a card that's linked to that. It is clear that you do get there, okay? You do get there. Think about think about the fact that we've got these number 9s here. We've got the Hermit energy, and we've got this 9 of Pentacles about looking within. I've written a post actually on my Instagram or my Facebook. So if you and about the number 9s, about the Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles and all the 9s, and that can give you some more information about these cards, about these numbers and what they are, and how we can tap into the energies to understand what they're trying to tell us. And this is linked to that. And the 9 of Pentacles shows us that there's clarity that's gained, there's understanding that's gained, there's wisdom that's gained, because you've gone within, because you've shone that light on it, and you're able to make a decision, and it's one that brings you abundance. It's interesting. Look, we've got this card here as well, 8 of Wands, which wanted to come out and to be shown. And I really feel like for you guys, for you Aquarius, there's a clearing of the decks, and there's real maturity that's coming through. There's real taking responsibility for where you are right now. There's a sense of really starting to own it. Really starting to own it, where you've been, what you've been doing. And it might be that comes in. I mean, I feel like this is like mental communication, as in like spiritual communication. I really feel like this is you, really finally getting the message. I think some of you have been in very similar karmic cycles and really for years and really not challenged yourself to move out of those karmic cycles. And that's not a dig. That's just how life is. That's how life is for every single person on the planet. None of us, we can spend lifetimes in the same place. We can spend lifetimes in the same relationships. And that's not just you or just the people I'm speaking to. That's just everyone. And it's as if you get it this month. You start to understand, I'm not going to do the same thing that I've been doing. I ain't going to do that anymore. Okay? And oh my gosh, this is it. This is what happens. You really do realise, whether it's internally, whether it's because you're talking to other people, whether it's because you're going back to your exes and saying, I'm sorry, or Mum, I'm sorry, or whatever, or it's you though. It's not, this isn't other people saying, I'm really sorry, Aquarius, for what I did to you. No, even if you owed an apology, it's like realising, I don't need an apology. I don't need that. I need to recognise what I did. I need to know my own behaviour. I need to start looking how I'm showing up, because I can't control him, I can't control her, I can't control them, but I can control what I do. There's a maturity coming through. And this is what it leads to. The Ace of Cups, a new emotional beginning. And I'm so happy you got this card, Aquarius, because it's like there's no more, I'm going to swear, bullshit anymore. There's no more bullshit. You ain't going to bullshit yourself anymore, Aquarius. You ain't going to say, look, Tiny's here, look. Good boy, Tiny. Good boy. Hello, Tiny. You ain't going to bullshit yourself anymore, Aquarius. You ain't going to say, oh, well, it was him. It was all him. It was such a shithead. Or it was her. It was all her. She was such... You're going to say, do you know what? I wasn't honest with myself, man. I didn't like him enough, man. Like, I didn't like her enough. I was so afraid. I was so hurt. I was so sad. Whatever. You know, I've used the fact that my mum's I'm just speaking. I've used the fact that my mum's an idiot to justify my behaviour all this time. You're gonna start to be honest with yourself. You're gonna start to, one, recognise it, and you're gonna start to, two, it's gonna change your actions. You're gonna start telling people, listen, yeah, I'm an idiot. I did wrong. I was a shithead. I was. And you know what? That is what is empowering, to know, to understand what you have done in the past. Now, this could be vice versa. This could be if you're cross-watching, blah, blah, blah. You apply it. If it doesn't resonate, check your moon sign. But for some of you this month, I want to go like this. I want to say well done, because you deserve it. You deserve that well done, because this is something that you want. That knowing is the best foundation to build on. The best. So well done to you, Aquarius. Truly well done to you. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed that reading. It's really, really positive. I'm going to see, this thumbnail might be a bit misleading now, but listen, it's fabulous. I want to draw people in, you know. That's your thumbnail. Okay, this video is going to be posted today, hopefully. I tell you, the dramas I've had with Virgin Media, I cannot. So annoying. Anyway, so Aquarius, please read the description below or check out my astrology video, which I'm going to also post at the same time as well. Your your bi-weeklies up to September the 11th are still available to view, of course, and I'll be posting some more videos obviously next week. And check out the astrology and extra energies video for announcements on what's to come this month. I am going to be doing additional readings, and that will give you a place where you can see everything that I'm doing. It's not very long, the video. I'm sorry about the drama in the middle of the video, but I'm not going to edit it because it just takes way too long. Okay, my lovelies, thank you so much, Aquarius. Have a wonderful September, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.